record. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm actually recording. Okay. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy Denny. Hi. I am one of your newest Cincy directors. Yay! It's taken me almost 10 years. Oh, it did take me 10 years. 9 years and 364 days. We made it, well, no, that's not true. 363 days, because we made it on Friday the 30th. And I was with Cincy 10 years on 11/1. So my best piece of advice is never give up, because I was on the slow path to that, and that's okay. That was my time to do it. So during this training, you're probably going to hear me say a lot. Don't give up. Try different things. You have to try new paths. So with that, that's right. Owen Steady wins the race, sister. There she is. There's my beautiful friend, my soul sister. Okay, so I'm going to do this training, and I'm going to do share screen. Tracy taught me how to do this. So I'm going to do a little PowerPoint presentation, so you don't have to look at me the whole time. You can kind of look at the slides. And then I'm going to do a share screen in my workstation for you guys too, with a
Amy, make sure you record.
I am recording.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, I'm going to make the husband check. I'm recording, right? See, it says stop video, so I'm actually recording, right? Okay, he says I'm recording. Okay, we're doing it. We're recording. Okay, so.
Hi, B.
Amber said hi. She's right there.
How we doing? We're having
I missed you guys.
It's an Amber alert.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to share this screen. Oh, we're going to go back up to the top. We want to go all the way back up here. Is that what? No, this. Okay, he had to teach me how to use PowerPoint, you guys, because let me just tell you, I didn't even know how the heck to do that. So, okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, you are certified. Most of you should be certified consultants, and your next step would be lead. And there is a slide in there talking about what your next steps are. So we'll talk about that. But there may be some essentials in here, and hey, that's great, because you know you're going to get to certified, and then your next step would be lead. So if you're an essential and you're in here, I'm super excited that you're here too. So we need to talk about how you're going to get there. You have to reach as many people as you possibly can, and you obviously have to have parties. We are in this to sell. So I'm going to give you some booking tools. And your monthly goal is 6 to 8 parties. So if something doesn't work at first, then you need to try something different. Like, you can't say, well, I posted it on my Facebook page and nobody wants to book a party. Okay, well, they may not want to book a party right now, but that doesn't mean they're going to not want to in the future. So if you guys could see me right now, you would be laughing, because I talk with my hands. My hands are all over the place. So here's one, and I will post these if you want me to. I can post all of these little images that I have in the Facebook event that was created for this. I can post all these little images that I have, and you are more than welcome to use anything that I show, anything that I post. So here's one that's really good. I actually think one of my girls, Kat, maybe you tried this, or Katie, one of my girls tried this, maybe a couple of them. Anyway, so 15 reasons to host your own virtual Facebook party. There's a ton of reasons to do it, okay? No need to do your hair, no cleaning. Stephanie's favorite, no need for a bra. Sorry, Steph, I had to call you out on that, because I'm the same way. So you're already on Facebook. It's super fun, no shower needed. Lots of different things. It's just kind of a fun grabber. It's not, hey, book a party with me, okay? So, and not only do you want to post these kinds of things, but you also want to go back to your list of 100. If you don't have your list of 100, then you need to work on it. It should be in your, when you get your kit, you should be working on your list of 100. So 100 people. And there's actually, I meant to pull this and I totally forgot to do it. And if somebody wants to type it in the chat, somebody that knows this, there is a training on, I want to say YouTube that the lady was talking about bubbles, and you write a person down and then you draw lines and make bubbles off of that person they know. So like your friend Sarah, and you write Sarah's name and then you draw a circle around her name and then you draw a line. Well, Sarah's hairdresser that you've met is Stacy. And then, oh, Stacy is really good friends with this person. And so it's kind of like bubbles, and it's friends of friends of friends. And so you kind of need to go down the line. There was a really good YouTube. So I hope Stephanie, Amber, Tracy, I hope somebody remembers that training video from YouTube. I cannot think of who did it.
I'm looking right now. I think I have it on my group page. Hang on.
Okay, good. Awesome. So if we could post that in the chat, or who did it, that would be awesome, because I meant to pull that and I totally forgot to pull it when I was doing this. I pulled a couple other YouTube trainings, but I forgot to do that one. So that's a really good way to get your people and your list of 100. So you need to think of people that you know, people, your dog groomer, your babysitter, your next door neighbor, your favorite server at a restaurant. Like if you frequent at the same restaurant over and over again and you request the same server. I know I do that. People who know me and who are local will know that my favorite restaurant is Manny's. Like I love Mexican food, and we request the same server over and over again because she is awesome. So if you're like me and you request the same server or hostess, whatever, waitress, that's somebody that you know. Put them on your list of 100. So you always need to go back to that list of 100. And then you need to work that list. And then you need to add to that list all the time. So your goal is 6 to 8 parties a month, okay? Now, so there's one little graphic for you. There's also this one. I use this one, and I actually got 3 Facebook parties off of it. I do all the planning. You don't have to do anything. Let me do it for you. And of course, you don't want to just throw the graphic out there. You need to post some words with it. I am an emoji queen. I love emojis. So I put, hey, look, and then I put the eyeballs. Have a scent social. You don't have to do anything. Let me do all the planning. And I put the little party popper in there. And so you want to make it fun and the wording fun. You can't just post a graphic and think, oh, somebody's going to see it and comment. You need, and do it in your own words. Like I always tell my girls, you are more than welcome to use anything on my Facebook page, use anything on my Facebook business page, anything that I post in our group. You are more than welcome to it. But I would suggest, if you're copying my wording, that you might want to change a little bit to fit you, because I say y'all a lot. I say, hey, y'all, you may not talk like I do. So people are going to know if it's you talking or if you're just copying and pasting. Also, another thing while I'm talking about copying and pasting, this has nothing to do with this, but it reminded me of something. Tracy posts a lot of sample posts in the Scented Bliss group, Scented Bliss family. When you guys are copying, please remember to take out the word sample post, because I see so many times people copy and paste and they don't take sample post. So their thing on their Facebook page says sample post. Hey, our wall fan diffusers are awesome. They're waxident free, but it says sample post on it. So try and remember to take out that word sample post. That was just a little offshoot. You'll see I do that a lot. I go a little sideways, but that was a good reminder for that. Here's another one. I actually got a party off this. Did she say free and half off, Cincy? I need to book a party. Contact me today. Cute little graphic. I found these, I believe, in Graphic Chicks. That's a really good group to get some graphics. And I got one party from this graphic, and I said, I actually put this, and then I put one of like a girl crying, like a cute graphic of a girl crying, not a real one, but a cute graphic, and said, don't be like this girl. Contact me to book a party. She didn't get her free and half price Cincy. So things like that. Make the wording fun. Okay, so once you get your party scheduled, so you're going to try different things. You're going to continue to post. You cannot give up. If I would have given up my first year, I wouldn't be here 10 years later actually doing this training, being a director. It's all about continually pushing yourself and pushing forward. And even if someone says no, a wise woman, Tracy DeMario, taught me this, No means no for now, but it doesn't mean no forever. And that goes for whether it's booking a party or whether it's joining your team. Just because they say no once, just because they say no twice, until they tell you, stop contacting me or stop asking me, then they don't really want you to stop asking them. They're just thinking about it. It just may not be the right time for them. So no doesn't mean no forever. It just means no for right now. So you need to keep planting the seeds for hosting a party. You need to keep planting seeds for joining. You always need to keep planting those seeds. And when you do a Facebook party, I can't do the training tonight because, well, we've done it once and I think I have it on my computer. I need to learn how to upload that, Tracy. Remind me. The Visly is a great tool. If you're not using Visly and you're running more than one Facebook party at a time, you need to use Visly. It has been a lifesaver. I had 2 launch parties for 2 of my girls and 3 Facebook parties going at once. And I work a full-time job. I teach preschool. So there was no way I was going to be able to post every single day in all of those groups. And Visly completely saved me. It's a party planning tool that you need to learn, and it is well worth, I think it's $10 a month, and it is well worth it. And it's actually free if you only use it once for one group a month. So every 30 days you can do a new group, but your goal is 6 to 8 parties. So for $10 a month, it is well worth the money to do it, and you need to check it out. And it's all over Synod Bliss. All you have to do is type in the word Visly and it will populate 100 posts about it. So, or ask your upline. A lot of us are using it and know how to use it and can talk you through it. So, okay, so once you get your host, you need to do a little bit of host coaching. You can't just throw them out off the deep end and say, okay, great, thanks for hosting a party, and then never contact them again. You always have to be in contact with your host. So here's a great little hostess tips for a successful party. You want to invite personally. Mass invites are, Facebook is starting to block them more and more, and people are missing out on invites. So you want to personally text, call, Facebook message, say, hey, I'm having this Scent Social on Facebook. You came to mind. I know you love fragrances. Can I invite you to my group? Don't just start adding people, because that is a huge pet peeve of mine. I cannot stand when people just add me to groups and all of a sudden I'm getting these notifications that I'm in this group and I'm thinking, I didn't even get asked to join. They just added me to it. Please, 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 as out of respect for your hostess, for host or hostess for hosting a party, make sure that they are not just mass adding people to their group, that they are actually personally inviting them. They can post on their Facebook page. Like and I posted for one of my girls. I said, hey, do you mind if I tag you in a post? And she said, no, go ahead. I posted. But she just did words. And I know sometimes the graphics grab people. So I did a cute little graphic saying online Scent Social. Hey, my friend Mindy's having an online Scent Social. You may or may not have gotten an invite. Facebook is being kind of silly. So if you'd love to join the group, please click here. And we've gotten 6 more people added to the group the last 2 days because of that. So you always want to make a welcome post, and you want to coach your host on participating, okay? So when you first start host coaching, these are the people. Do you know Frank? And it's your friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kid connections. So, of course, those are the people she needs to think of first when she's inviting, okay? So she's going to think of those, or she or he. I always say she, but she or he. Just know I mean either or when I say that. So start thinking about who she's going to invite, okay? Now, there's a rule of thumb on Facebook parties, and actually any party. Half of the people are going to say yes. Half of them are actually going to attend, and only half of them are probably going to purchase. Now, it's not 100%. That's how it's going to go, but as a rule of thumb, so you can't invite 5 people and think 5 people are going to attend a party and 5 people are going to purchase. You actually do, I feel like you need to invite 20 to 25 people easily. Now, some people will tell you that 10 is a good number. For me, I feel like the more people that my hostesses have had, the better their parties have turned out. But it also means that, I'm sorry, hey, can you call him, please? It's Nick. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. Sorry, my phone's going crazy. I need to turn it off vibrate and put it down. It's my brother. He must need something. Okay, so back to host coaching. So you want to coach your host to participate in the party. Like, you can't just start posting in the party and then your host never comment or never say anything. Or I always do a roll call when I do mine, and my hostess, whenever somebody comments, it says, hey, tell us how you know the hostess and if you're familiar with Scentsy. So whenever anybody comments, I always go in and like the post or love it and say, hey, Stephanie, thanks for joining the party. So glad to have you here. And then I always tell my host, please make sure you like their comment or say, thanks for coming, or so excited for you to see everything that's new with Scentsy, something like that. You want people to know that they're not just there just to be there, that your host really does want them there. So make sure you're coaching your host to participate, and to, when, like, if someone purchases something, of course, I post a little graphic that says, thank you for your order, real big. And then I tag them, and then my host, and I've never had a host not do this, but I always tell them to do it. If I forget, I've never had a host not do this. And then I always, when I see the first time, I'll go back and say, thanks so much for doing this. I always try and tell them, hey, if somebody purchases, make sure you personally thank them, comment on that link for me too, just so they know that you're as thankful for their order as I am. Because not only are they supporting my small business, so I'm very thankful, but they're supporting that host in ordering so that they can earn free and half price product. So Tracy posted in the Scented Bliss group, you want to type in host coaching, and then it will pull up this document that says host coaching is key to a successful booking. Use this outline to coach your host. And it's 9 pages long. So you can pull it up and read it. There is some awesome, the Frank part was in there. There's some awesome information in there. And another thing that people are doing are party packs. I have not personally tried them yet, but it's where you ask your host to pick out 2, 5, 10 people that they think really would be interested in Scentsy, and you send those people a party pack in the mail. Christina Stainbrook has an awesome YouTube link or YouTube video on party packs. And our very own Jackie Duran also has done training on party packs. So either one of those, I really, Christina Stainbrook's kind of like a hot mess express like I am. She kind of goes off on a tangent sometimes, so our trainings are a little longer, but I really identify with her because she talks like me. She talks with her hands. She's kind of all over the place. So I really like her videos. So if you get a chance, if you want to learn about party packs, because I'm not going to train on those, then look up either Jackie Duran, put party packs in Scented Bliss. You can type it in there and it'll pull up a whole bunch of stuff. But on YouTube, it's Christina Stainbrook, and type in Facebook party packs. I can also post that link in the next level training in the event, because she's really good, you guys, and she has some awesome ideas. Okay, so if you're a certified consultant, your next goal is lead. To do that, you have to have 500 PRV in 1 month. You have to have 1,000 GWV. Your group wholesale volume is 75% of retail sales. So that means, and you have to have one active frontline. It can't just be you. So it has to be you and somebody else. At least one other person has to be active, which we know means 200 PRV. So between the two of you, you have to sell 1,333 PRV in 1 month in order for you to promote. You have to have at least 500 of that PRV, and then your frontline has to have at least 200 of that PRV. The rest of it can come from either of you, or it can come from 5 other people in your downline that may not be active, but they put in a $70 order. They put in a $120 order. It doesn't matter how many people put it in, as long as you have 500 and you have at least one active frontline, and you together somehow you get to 1,333 PRV in 1 month. If you take 1,333 and multiply it by 75, it gives you 1,000 GWV. So in order to reach that, you need somebody. So if you're certified, you may not have a downline yet. And hey, that's okay. That's what we're going to talk about next. And this is my favorite part of the training, you guys. Favorite part, because I just learned to do this earlier this year. And I've gone from a team of, I looked this up, I believe in March, right before COVID hit, I was a team of 12, and now I've doubled that. We're a team of 24. And I've added all of them but 2. So after you're finished hosting your party, there's different ways that you can go about this. So the first way is to flip your host, okay? So you can send them this graphic. Don't post it publicly. Send it in a messenger, send it in a text. Thank you for hosting your Scentsy party with me. And make sure you type something out too. Hey, Sue, it was so awesome that you hosted a party. I'm so happy for you. I thought it was amazing. We had a lot of interaction. Kind of talk about the party a little bit. Give them praise. Thank you so much. They helped your business. You want to thank them for doing that. And then, of course, they're going to get rewarded from Scentsy. So there's 2 options. They can get the host exclusive starter kit for blank amount of money. This is where you would fill it in. And they would earn this much commission, this many half price items, and this much in free product. So on a $500, let's say that a $500 party, even $500 party, if they wanted to use some of their host credits towards that kit, they can do that. So they have $75 in host credit. They can use $59 of that. It's called a host exclusive kit. They can use $59 of that to join Scentsy. So it would be free, and they would still have $16 in free product to spend. Plus, they have 4 half price items. Their original 3 plus the perpetual party reward they would have. Okay, and then on a $500 party, they would hit shooting star right out of the gate. They would be an essential consultant, so they would earn 20%. So they're going to earn $100 in commission. So it's a great way to kind of show them what they could do. Or option 2, they don't want to join. Okay, well, you have 4 half price items, or if you're keeping the perpetual, if you're doing it as using it as a booking tool or however you use that, but they have at least 3 half price items with their $500 party, and they have $75 in free product. So you would want to fill those little things in for them and send it to them. Let's go to the next one. Here's another one. I think this was Tracy's. Morning, let's go ahead and close. Thanks. Okay, sounds good. You have a couple options. If you choose to grab the host exclusive kit, you unlocked, it would be only $32 and a personal special for booking from me. So you could do, use the perpetual reward for a booking special, whatever you choose. Or if you choose not, you have 27 in free product and the blank from me and 1 half off item. Which way did you want to go? And then they say option 1, and you're like, great, okay, gonna get somebody. Here's a couple of images that I've used before to grab attention. Exclusive kit. I'll post all these for you guys. That's straight from Scentsy. Always make sure you're not just posting it. You got to make cute little words to go with it and make sure it sounds, how you would talk. Hey, who wants to jump on this journey with me? Or I have had the best time as a Scentsy consultant. Who wants to join with me and have as much fun as I am? Scentsy friends make the best friends. I always say on mine that the memories I've made with Scentsy are absolutely priceless. And you guys, it is true 100%. I have made friends through Scentsy that I never would have met otherwise. And some of them are some of my very best friends. Like, without Scentsy, I wouldn't have met them, and I wouldn't know life with them in it. And that would, I know I wouldn't know the difference, but it would, now that I know the difference, it would make me so sad without some of these women in my life. They are amazing. So, and it's true. I paid $99 to join, and I tell people that. I'm like, it was the best $99 investment I've ever made in my life. Not only for the financial aspect of it, but for the friends and the memories. You can't put a price tag on that. So I always try and include a little bit about that in my post. Here's another graphic from Scentsy. Just the actual, this is the host exclusive kit. Here's another one, $59 starter kit. There's one unlocked, $59. Now, I know that you guys have seen, a lot of us have posted, would you like to start your Scentsy journey for no out-of-pocket cost? And there is a way to do that. I have enough recurring customers that I have a $500 party going in probably 2 or 3 times a month, just from people messaging me saying, hey, Amy, I need a refill. I need 6 waxes, or I need 12 waxes, or hey, I saw your post on the Christmas warmers. I want to get a couple Christmas warmers as gifts. Or so I put all of those people into my own party. And then I have, I'm going to stop screen sharing so you guys can stop share, so you can see me for a second. So you can see me talk about my hands all over the place. I have enough in rewards that when I do a $500 party and you have that $75 in product credit, I feel completely fine giving away that $59 to someone. It's no out-of-pocket cost to them. I'm not losing anything except for $59 in free Scentsy product. And honestly, in the long run, a teammate is worth well more than the $59 that you're giving away to them. So whenever I have enough to put into a $500 party, I always post that kit and say, hey, who would like, now you can't say for free, you have to say no out-of-pocket cost. There's a difference. You can't, it's the way it's worded, but make sure you say no out-of-pocket cost. Now, if you don't want to give away all of that $59, which to me it's completely worth it because I want the team members, I want to grow my team, I want to work this as a business. But if you don't want to do that, you can use $20 of your rewards and tell somebody, hey, I can get your kit for $39. Would you join at $39? Christina Steinberg, she's another one. She's one that does this Erna kit. And I believe, I'll post the link for that too. I believe she talked about in this, she does a hot list. So she does a list where from 0 to 10, and she puts everybody's names down. Like 0 are the people that are 0, 1, 2, 3, kind of interested. She would probably offer them the $59 kit. The 4s, 5s, 6s, she would probably take some of her host rewards, like $20, and make it a $39 kit or a $29 kit. And then like the 7, 8s, she would make that a $19 kit. She would use 40 of her hostess rewards and give them a $19 kit. Or her 9, 10s, she's completely saying, hey, $59, no out-of-pocket cost to you, come join my team. So she really does an awesome training on Erna Kit. I'm definitely posting that. You need to watch it. It's about 25 minutes long, but it's so worth it. But I'm going to do a little screen share with you. Hold on. I'm going to show you this. Okay. Let's see. It says host disabled participant screen sharing. Stephanie, what did I do?
Tracy did it. Tracy, go back and make Amy the host again.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay. All right, so we are going to, let's see. I want to, not that. Hey, Brian. Yeah. I want to share my exit full screen. I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that. Okay, hold on. Okay. Stephanie, can you see my workstation now?
Not yet. Did you do screen share?
I thought I did. Hold on, let me go back.
So just so you know, I did Christina's training that she did on the host Erna kit.
Mm-hmm.
I just did and just posted it like yesterday, but I basically redid that training with Workstation, so you can actually see everything that she's talking about on Workstation as you do it.
Oh, good.
And I made a kit list because she talks about the kit list and the 1 through 5 rating that you were talking about.
Okay, good.
I actually have like on my training, I actually have like the visuals of all that, and I just posted a link in the chat for the one that I did.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you. I did not know you did that. I must have missed it.
I pretty much stole everything that Christina said.
Well, that's what I was
Mine.
going to show them on my, that's what I'm going to show them anyway on this. So I created a, if you guys, but Stephanie does an awesome job. So watch her video, you guys, seriously. Okay. Now can you see it, Stephanie?
Yes, you can see it now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so just in case, I'm a huge Friends, the show Friends fan, so it's a Friendsgiving social. So if you want to look and see who's in my cart, just because I wanted to be funny and cute, because I watch the show, like if I watch all the time. Anyway, so I wanted to show you guys. So Monica, okay, she's the host of this party. Okay, so when we click on her cart, she has a $20 host credit, okay? If I type in, you have to do this under host credit. If you type in kit, if I add this kit to this cart, it's gonna wipe out that $20 and it's gonna charge her $39 for that kit, okay? So, let's say that I've talked to Monica. Monica's not really interested in the kit. But my little friend Rachel really wants she really wants to join. We can do that. So all you do, and Stephanie said she did this training, so I'm just going to make this real short and sweet because I'm sure she did a fabulous job. Edit details. And it's still a Friendsgiving sent social. Now, I am going to, oh, my email's popping up. Okay. You have got to change the host of the party. It does not matter who the host, see, I can hit change host and it's going to their address. That really is their address in Friends, you guys. I know I'm crazy. You can be the host of the party if you wanted to be, or if I typed in Rachel, okay, Rachel's now the host of the party, okay? So, save and continue. Oh, we got to put in a fake email address. We don't care. Okay. Add orders to the party. Go to shopping carts. Okay, so now you can see that Rachel is now the host of the party, okay? But we need to add something to Joey's cart here. Joey likes he had the chick and the duck. So we're going to add all these rooster warmers to his. He's buying them for everybody for Christmas. Okay. So now we're at a $500 party. So here's Rachel's cart. Now she has a host credit of $75. But really, Monica is still the host of is the technical host of the party because her address is still in there, and that's where it's shipping is to her address. So I'm going to use for the host credit. I'm going to put in a crushed diamond warmer. And then I'm going to put in, let's put in counter clean. And then Monica wants bulbs. She wants a green one and a blue one. Okay, so there's $1 host credit left. With that $1, I can now type in, if I could type kit, and that kit is still there. And if I hit add, It's going to take that dollar away. It's going to charge $58, and I'm going to enter Rachel's card number in for this host for the $58 when I do it, because it's going to send an email to Rachel, and she's going to enter all her information on the back end. So it does not matter at all who the host is or whose address is in there that the party is shipping to. It only matters who the host is so that they get the correct email. And Stephanie said she did the training, and I know she did a fabulous job on it. So I'm not going to spend much more time because we've gone like 35 minutes now. But I just want you guys to know that, stop share. Okay. I just want you guys to know that there are lots of different ways that you can get don't forget everybody to mute. I don't know how to do that. Okay. There are lots of different ways that you can get people to join. They don't have to buy the $99 kit outright. They can. It's a fabulous kit. I bought it. I love it. But there are other ways to get them to join. There's a $59 kit. You can use host rewards. You can use your own host rewards to help them get the kit. They can have a party and earn a kit. So you can tell them, like one of my teammates actually had a party. I've been after her for 6 years to join with me. And she had a party, and her party was over $500. And she's like, okay, I didn't even think I was going to sell $100. And I said, I told you. I'm like, are you ready to join? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you want to use part of your host credit? She's like, yep. I said, okay, there you go. 6 years it took me. 6 years it took me to get this girl to join. So don't ever give up, because I'm telling you, they will join eventually if they have any tiny interest of joining. So you just need to keep after people. Don't hound them, obviously, but post, you guys are having fun. Obviously, you love what you do. You're having fun. So make sure when you post, you're showing them how much fun you're having. I love doing this. I love the training. I love selling Scentsy. I love my house. Post a picture of your warmer and be like, oh my gosh, my house smells amazing right now. I just put in cider mill. That happens to be what I'm warming right now. My villain's warmer. But make it to where they're seeing you. You're not just saying, buy from me, join with me. They're seeing how much fun you're having, because that's planting the idea in their head. Oh my God, she's really doing a great job with this. Like, I had somebody ask me, they're like, do you really love what you do? Yes, I really do. I love what I do. I love talking to people. I love being at events. Like, it killed me when these events were canceled, because I love being out there and showing people who may not, I'm going to tell you right now, you are going to run into people that do not know what Scentsy is. And if you haven't yet, you will. And it still shocks me. I'm still like, okay, I love explaining it to people. And the look they get on their face, they're like, wow, and it smells so good. And you're in this huge event space and they can smell it. Well, yeah, it's Scentsy. It's awesome. So just keep posting. And if something doesn't work for you, then tweak it and try again. But don't give up. You just have to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep posting and keep asking people. But I'm going to post those links. Stephanie said she's going to post hers, and I think we'll post it in the actual certified training group. And I will post, if you guys want me to post those images that I had, I'm more than happy to do that. So I'm sorry it took up so much of your time. I've never really done a big training like this before. I just want to make sure I get it all out there for you. And if anybody has any questions about flipping the kit, ask me. I have images. Stephanie will did the training for you. It's super simple. I can walk somebody through it just sending them screenshots. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much. And next level November, let's get you to lead. Everybody that's on here, let's get you to lead. Okay, any questions? I guess I have to look at the chat for that.
How does it feel to be a director?
What?
How does it feel to be a director?
I love being a director. Oh, you guys, it took me 10, I don't know. Some of you don't know me, but I did post a picture of the tears. Like, I literally was holding them back when I took this picture, and I did cry a couple times. Like, I cried when it got close, and I shed a lot of tears when it happened, because I've waited for this and worked for this for so stinking long, you guys. It felt so good. But I couldn't have done it without my team. My team are rock stars, man. They worked their business like no other last month. And when I told them we were getting close, they pushed and pushed and pushed to get us there. It was amazing watching them bond and gel together as a group to push me up and over. It was awesome. It was truly thrilling, you guys. So, Steph, did you see any questions? Did anybody have any questions? None yet? Okay, so if nobody has any questions, then I guess we could end it and I can hit stop recording. And you guys have a fabulous night. Okay, thank you guys.
I have one question, Amy.
Oh, where can we watch the recording, Tracy? We're gonna upload it, Kat. We'll upload it to I think the YouTube channel. I think Tracy said her Synod Bliss YouTube channel, and we'll post the link.
We'll post it in the event, and then also we'll post it in the YouTube channel. We'll upload it to YouTube, and then post it in the event, and also in Synod Bliss, so everybody can find the trainings. But somebody has a question for you too.
Oh, okay. What was it? I missed it.
Me,
Okay.
Katie.
Katie.
So quick question. So
Yeah.
if we flip the party and they decide to join, do they still get their half price items?
Yes, and I meant to show you guys, I couldn't do it because I didn't put the host kit in there, but when you put a host kit in there, it'll ask you if you want to flip the PRV to that person. So if it's me using my party rewards to get them a kit, then I don't give them that PRV because it's from my customers. If they've had a party and want to use part of their host rewards for the kit, then you click yes, and you want to flip that whole party will come off of yours. So let's say that a $500 party, yes, you're going to lose $500 in PRV, and they're going to get it, but they would have hit Shooting Star, so you'll get a trainer award for that, and they're going to get, you hit Shooting Star, they're going to get the chance to purchase that kit, and they're halfway to certified to their next pay increase. So you may lose $125 for yourself, but in the long run, that teammate's going to help you out much more. So I would rather give them the PRV they had the party, it was their friend, so I flip it over. And then when you flip the party over, it will still have all the host rewards. It'll have the 3 half price items, and the perpetual reward will be in there. And if you're not flipping the PRV, like if it's your party that you're doing, then you're still eligible for all the half price items. And since it's on the back end, the email goes to them and they're putting in their address, and you're obviously shipping the rewards, the host rewards and half price are coming to you, then the address is consultant address. And so you can still take them once that kit's in there. Does that answer your question?
Yes. And then
Okay.
I did have one more. So I did watch Christina's video earlier today.
Okay.
About the flipping the parties.
Uh-huh.
And she kind of talked about how, so like, I've got a party going on right now for Sue.
Right.
And if I have a friend in my VIP group who wants to join, she said that I could still use, like, Sue can still get all of her host rewards. And even if she does go over one item that would put it over, she said to just put it in a retail and pay that out of pocket, cover that extent. So then that way there's still at least, it has to have at least a penny left in there.
Correct.
But what I got confused on was, like, she said something about like a one-time address and stuff. Like, how do you? That's where I got confused.
Okay,
when it's still my host who's getting the rewards,
right,
and then it's a friend,
right.
Who do I?
Amy, can I say something on that real quick?
Yeah.
The training that I did, I actually show an example of exactly what you're talking about on that, how you would use the one-time temporary address plus the still give your real host, the person who actually did all the work and hosted the party, how you still give them all of the rewards and then still give the kit to random person who didn't have anything to do with the party. I actually show that in my training, and I posted a link on there so you can actually see the visual of it and everything. But one thing that I realized while I was doing that training, what we all have been doing is so if somebody gets $75 worth of rewards, the real host gets $75 worth of rewards, and you put them all in under host credit until you have that $1 left, and then you take the cheapest thing, move it over to retail, because this person that's coming in that's not part of the party, they're going to pay $59 for their kit. So you're going to get $59 from them. So if you put that host kit in, you're going to, let's say you take a bar out of the host credits because you need to be able to put the host kit in to the credits. You take that bar that's your host, you put it in retail, and then you put the kit in. The kit's going to be $6 cheaper because it came out of the host credits, and then you're going to take that person's $59 and use $6 from that to pay for the bar. But what I realized today was you should put the kit in first. So even if you're doing it this way, and I'm going to tell you why really quick, hopefully it makes sense. If you put that $59 kit in first, that person is paying you $59, you're getting the kit for free. Then you open up the real host's cart, because she has a cart now. She's not labeled as the host. You have the person taking the kit labeled as the host. Put that kit in first. The kit is completely free because you don't get PRV on that kit. Then take all of the items that your host wanted and fill up the rest of the host credits, and then put her retail stuff in retail. That way you're getting PRV off of all of her host credits, and your dude that paid $59 for the kit is paying for her retail product with his their $59. You end up with an extra $50-ish, $59, $60 worth of PRV if you put that kit in first, instead of doing it where you put all the host credits in and then you actually get more host credits. You have more money to play with your host credits and make sure everybody gets what they want and everybody pays for what they're supposed to get. Does that make sense, what I just said?
Stephanie, you
I know,
are
right?
brilliant. I mean,
I
that
am
like
brilliant.
literally just blew my mind. I'm like, I'm trying to follow along and I'm like, okay, wait, I'm confused. And then I was like, shut the front door. That makes so much
It
sense.
makes perfect sense. And I didn't realize it till I
does.
finished my training. But put the kit in first, because you cannot get PRV for the kit. Remember, if you put in, you go over your host credits, you get like that 276, whatever you went over, you get that in PRV.
Right.
So if the kit is what pushes it over, you don't get any PRV for the kit because the kit is no PRV. There's zero PRV attached to that kit. So put the kit in first, take Rachel Green's $59, and then take Monica's money, or all of the retail host rewards that Monica wanted, put them in her retail cart. It says she's spending $59, but you're going to use Rachel's $59 to pay for her stuff, and you just put an extra 60 PRV on your party.
That is absolutely true. I didn't even think about that, and that's a really good way to look at it. Yeah.
I just figured this out like yesterday.
Well, and nobody sees that cart but you. So it doesn't matter how you manipulate it, as long as the host is in there and you put the kit in there under the correct under the host, they're getting the email. So it doesn't matter whose address is in there, whose name is in there. All that matters is that the correct email is attached to that host kit, because they fill everything else out on the back end. So yeah.
We made this sound really complicated. I'm sorry. Go watch my training. It's really not that complicated. And the first time you do it, you'll be nervous and you'll be like, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? And just message me or Amy or Tracy or somebody that's done it a bunch of times, and we'll totally walk you right through it, because it's really not as hard as we're making it sound. We're just trying to make you realize what you can do with that kit besides just having a host earn it because she decided before the party she wanted to earn it. There's so many other options to expand your business with it.
Katie's super techie, so I think she'll get it. Katie's she's really good with computers. So Katie, did you understand all that? Because I bet you did.
Yeah, for the most part. But
Yeah.
So here's my last thing. When you add stuff into retail, doesn't that make the host rewards go up, so then they would earn more free stuff?
Yep.
But again, you can just tell your host, you can throw an extra bar in there for her or something, and just be like, I threw an extra bar in there for you as the thank you gift, or get a bar for yourself or something. I mean, because that $60, you're going to get 15% at most on that kit by manipulating stuff. So you're going to get 15% of $60 or $59, which is The most you would end up extra with is $8.85 in extra rewards.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, get them a room spray.
Yeah.
Throw something in there as free, or, you know, buy yourself a bar or like whatever. I mean, but you can also just apply it to tax or something like that so that you're spreading that money out when you manipulate the party.
Yeah, that's smart. And if you throw something else, if the host credit does go up and you throw something on there, your host is going to be like, wow, that was really nice that she threw a room spray on there for me, or she threw a counter clean. Counter clean's always a good thing to throw on there, even if it's a couple extra bucks, if you can manipulate it, because a lot of people don't try it. So yeah, that's a good idea to do that. I like that idea a lot. I'm going to start doing it that way. Thank you, Stephanie, for that mind-blowing thing tonight. Yeah, loved it. Okay, anybody else? Any other questions? And Katie, if you need help, you know I'm here. I'll help you out. Okay, well, if there's no more questions, then thank you guys so much. I will stop this recording. Tracy's going to show me how to upload it, and we will post the link, and I'll post all the images in the event. Okay, thank you guys so much.